Wait, I'm completely late to this draft, but it doesn't matter. It's the same champions, isn't it? No, wait, they banned Mordekaiser actually. I mean, Jin, Zyra, and Blitzcrank taken away from Quio's Keystones again. I think there's a smart bans. Brand is still open, but who cares? Um, but yeah, Mordekaiser, Mordekaiser, Graves, and Yasuo this time. Graves and Yasuo have been permabans this series, but Mordekaiser taken away from Gio. Gio was just so menacing in that last game. Honestly, might be the MVP next to. Honestly, I would just say that MVP. He was doing so much. He was buying so much space in that team fight. He really allowed Rengar and Syndra to just run around and shine like as much as they did. So also able to neutralize Anthony was very big. Not no QSS allowed. Um, yeah, Kyo's Keystones though going to pick up Brand. That is a huge pickup. Wait, there's a Tahm Kench in this game. Please tell me that's not Bobby's Tahm Kench. Please tell me they're not playing Bobby Nautilus. That'd be so bad. And Declan got to pick up the Syndra. Back on Syndra. Super strong last game. I'm really hoping he can do it again this game. I feel like as the night goes on, it would be a bit more difficult for him and Cobi to play. Uh, because they're I believe they're drinking while playing. Sorry, I'm just reading this chat on the side. There was a crazy play last game where Woosung flashed to make sure Cobi could back, and then Cobi just didn't back. Anyways, I forgot. I didn't catch it when I was casting it. Well, I did, but I didn't say anything. Um, yeah. So wait, what am I looking at in this game? There's a Kaisa and a Lucian for Kyo's Keystones, and they got ban away Shen. I think I might be the first Shen ban. That is crazy. Because Shen is like Geo is. I don't know if Geo plays Tahm Kench. Maybe he's playing Tahm Kench top, but it probably is gonna be Tahm Kench Nautilus bot lane. But Kia's Keystones, they have so much firepower. No front line though. They have a lot of damage, and I think it'll be very difficult for Giorgio's Bizarros to deal with. I think it's just so hard. Uh, they need like assassins or something, but they just banned Rengar. So I think barring like a really like solid engage, I don't know if I, I my head the counter to squishies are burst damage. So I guess Syndra could be that like filler. Um, like counter to squishies like ADCs like Lucian and Kaisa. Like they're gonna do great in extended team fights, but if they get bursted out, it's like they did nothing at all. So this could be honestly, Malphite is open. I do think Geo can play it. So Malphite could be really good here, but there is a Brand and now there's a Lux. There are so many squishies in this game. Just pick Malphite, pick the Rock, pick someone that can just destroy these squishy players. I mean, we have Syndra. I think Tahm Kench is gonna be terrible. Actually, not that's not true. Actually, Tahm Kench could be very formidable because of how tanky he can get. But it's just like Tahm Kench. If it's a Tahm Kench bot, like I think, then oh, this is exactly what the doctor ordered. An assassin burst, something to kill these squishies, and a Z2. Like, he's going to be able to dodge Lux. He's going to be able to, you know, gap close onto the Lucian and the Kaisa. Honestly, Zed is one of the, like, most annoying champions to play against if you have any kind of, like, skill shot. Like, especially as one is, like, as conditionally odd to, like, land as Brands and as slow moving as Lux is. I do think whoever is playing Zed is going to completely cook. Um, they also have Ekko. This is so good. Like they just picked two. This is exactly what I wanted to see from them. They picked two, like just assassins to to counter these 4 squishies that were just picked on my screen. Um, and yeah, I never really noticed this, but Brand just looks like Lucian but on fire. Like they have the same pose. Anyways, Sett will round out the pick. I don't think. Wait, who plays? Does Cobi play Sett? I don't even know if that happens. I mean, his Blitzcrank, Garen, and Urgot were banned away. So he didn't really have too many options left because they also banned Mordekaiser. So I guess he has to play Sett. And I think that's a huge nerf for Cobi. I don't think I don't think I've ever seen Cobi play Sett before. So this will be interesting for sure. I think nah. This is completely on who's ever playing Zed and Ekko. And if they can navigate these team fights, um if they can navigate these team fights, sorry, Miggy is asking if he can watch a stream, and I'll say sure. I am recording, right? Yes. Okay. Yeah. If Zed and Ekko can outplay these poor squishies, then it will be a field day. And who is it? Yeah, it's Jordan and Bobby. I think out of those 5 players that are on Giorgio's Bizarros, those are the 2 players I'd want to be on like carries and to be on like hands gapping champions. Not to discredit, like Declan, Gio, or Sam, but like Sam support connoisseur. That's his role. Gio likes melee beefy top laners. Declan, he's the control mage wizard. But Bobby and Jordan, give them melee champions with hypermobility. It's their playing field, and it's going to be. This could get really snowbally really quick. I don't think this could turn into a stomp, or turns into complete just like everyone catches out everyone festival. Like no one's allowed to live. I do think Kyo's Keystones will have a much harder time trying to catch out any of these champions. Like the only CCs that they have, I mean, Sett helped a lot, but like landing Sett E is kind of awkward. They do have 4 melees again, actually, so maybe it's not that bad. Actually, playing Sett into 4 melees makes getting that stun really easily, or really easy. But so Sett could actually be a big disruptor in these fights. I think that last pick was actually pretty strong. Now that I'm thinking about it more. But if Sett's not there, it's completely cooked. Like you're hoping Lux lands the bind. You're hoping Brand can land the stun. And if either of those things don't happen, like Zed and Ekko will just be able to get so much damage down onto the enemy. Um, so yeah, I'm really expecting a lot from these champions, from these 2 players in particular. I want them to do well. I just want a good game in general, but you can't see Zed and Ekko and not be excited for those players in particular. Lucian is also interesting though. I wonder what's actually happening. I don't think I've actually talked about. I don't think I've talked about this enough. I think it's a Brand jungle and then a Lucian mid or Kai'Sa mid. But I think it's Kai'Sa Lux again for the bot lane for Anthony and Woosung. Not, I guess this means Kyo's playing Lucian mid, or I think Kyo might be playing Brand jungle and then Liam plays Lucian mid. I think that makes a bit more sense because Kyo didn't have the strongest showing on Talia mid last game, so he's probably itching to play some jungle. Okay, never mind. I take it all back. Liam is on Brand jungle. Kyo is playing Lucian mid. Still though, happy to see Kyo on a playmaking champion himself. as we load into the Rift. For Game 3, the final of the series, winner takes all. Who will come out victorious? And on the blue side, we've switched back. On the blue side, we have Giorgio's Bizarros. In the top lane, Gio. In the jungle, Jordan. In the mid lane, Declan. In the bot lane, Bobby and Sam. And for the red side, on the red side for Quio's Keystones, we have Cobi in the top lane, Liam in the jungle, Quio in the mid lane, and Anthony and Woosung in the bot lane. And oh no, Declan is getting caught level 1. And he goes down to and he goes down to Lux. That is so unfortunate. That was just bad pathing from Declan. The rest of his team was on the other side of the blue jungle, like blue buff. Yeah, that's just rough. But you know, he didn't expend any flashes. He didn't like panic or anything. He was just like, well, I'm dead. And that's honestly the best thing you can do in those situations. But good binding there from Lux, from Woosung there. Secures a nice 500 gold lead for his team. Gets himself an amplifying tome and an extra potion early. We'll see if that can make the difference. I'm really not sure how this bot lane is going to go with Zed Nautilus. Sam taking up the Nautilus again. Declan taking up the Syndra again. Let's see how this can go. Quio kind of lost the matchup, I would say, last game. He was able to counterpick. He was able to counterpick with able to counterpick the Syndra, and he picked Talia, but this time now Declan actually counterpicked himself, I guess, but he didn't really know where Lucian was going. So now Quio is going to be able to be the aggressor in this game. And as we see, he's already eating forward, getting those pressing attacks, getting those autos off. Meanwhile, in the top lane, I feel like this matchup, I have no idea how this goes. I feel like Tahm Kench will win in the long run, but Sett can definitely make Tahm Kench's life difficult. Anything that's like a melee matchup was just gonna be volatile, like I've mentioned before. You just have to fight over every CS, and jungle presence is gonna matter a lot in this game as well. And you know, between the two junglers, I would imagine Jordan will be the more active one, but Liam, you know, no matter what champion Liam's playing, he's always going to find a way to help his laner out, even if he's playing Zyra or Viego. I mean, Viego's a good ganker, but like, you don't need someone that has a gap closer like Ekko to make a play happen, right? And so, Liam gonna be moving towards the bot side as he starts his red buff. Jordan going the opposite way. So this is the third game in a row, I think. Both junglers are like heading opposite directions. Jordan towards the top side, Liam towards the bot side. And yeah, I think this is just setting up because both top lane and bot lane are pushing, but Jordan is top lane, so I feel like Cobi might be getting ganked here soon, and Quio getting chunked out there. Dashes forward to try and get some back, but yeah, oh my gosh, actually Gio's getting kind of beaten up here in the top lane. Not really winning this matchup so far, but I don't think he's actually that worried, especially now that Ekko is here and he's going to be able to land the knockup. And wow, Cobi didn't land. Cobi didn't get actually. Oh, Cobi didn't actually get the stun, and he tries to flash forward to finish off that kill onto Gio, but Gio will survive, and Jordan will finish the kill. It's a good gank there. And wait, meanwhile, the bot lane, Sam finds a hook onto Woosung, but maybe it's a bit of a bait. Sam's too far forward now. He flashes back, but he's going to die to brand passive. And Liam, like I said, he doesn't need a gap closer. He just had he hit his full combo, got the passive off, and yeah, that final explosion finishes off Sam. It's this again. You know, the junglers just head opposite directions. They do their first gank and they get something out of it. So a lot to applaud both of these junglers for. This time around, Liam only going 1 instead of 2, but still, you know, keeping it even across the map. And wait, Bobby's gonna go forward. He's gonna ignite Woosung. He's gonna try and kill him. I don't know if he can. He flashes forward, but Woosung flashes away. He's not going to be able to get one more auto. And now Anthony's the one chasing. He flashes forward. He pops the barrier as well. Jordan's here, but he's not going to be enough, I think. Jordan flashes something. I don't know what that was. I don't know where he was going with that, but now I don't think he's going to be able to kill him. chunks him to half health, but wow, that was quite the series of flashes. But yeah, good aggression there from Anthony. Bobby not quite able to kill Woosung. Even though he got the ignite down before the heal was still enough to keep Woosung alive. It's not enough damage for Bobby. And yeah, Anthony not having it, just got auto attack him to death. Certainly an overextension of all time. Um, so yeah, one more kill back over to the bot lane. This time around, the blue side bot lane is not winning. Anthony and Woosung getting the better of them again this time. I mean, they did have the... Oh, wait, hold on. Quio opening up with the calling forces Declan to flash because he's afraid he might just get solo killed by this Lucian. Lucian, so oppressive. And it's early lane. Oh, gets one more Q, but here comes Jordan. We'll have to make Quio think twice about dashing forward, but he flashes in, but he gets scattered and weaked back. And wow, that must be so unfortunate. Yeah, no, Jordan able to save his laner there from maybe certain death. Quio, though, flashes into Declan's Scout of the Week, so maybe Declan would have been fine anyway, but nah, Quio had to back up because of Jordan. It was a good gank there, and Sam Hex flashes and hooks a minion. But, yeah, and oh, hey, it's Biggie. But, oh, what happened there? Jordan just got killed in his own jungle by Liam and Cobi. That is unfortunate. I do think Jordan is having a bit of a rough start here on the Ekko so far, but I mean, he's only died once. Actually, no, I wouldn't say it's a rough start, but definitely not finding as much success as Liam is right now. Going to be able to get these grubs, and that's the second time someone just flashed forward and got pushed back by Scout of the Week, but Liam will be able to hit enough skill shots to maybe... No, he doesn't. He goes down. Declan able to find a kill and is able to walk away as Cobi comes down to try and clean it up, but it gets eaten by Gio, who followed him. But now Quio has joined the fight, and Gio has to flash away. So, at the end of the day, 2 grubs go over Quio's Keystones, but Declan able to win, squeeze out that kill against Liam before he's able to walk away. So 1 kill for Giorgio's Bizarros. But yeah, no kill traded back for the Keystones. They do get 2 grubs though. So yeah, this is definitely different from the rest of the series. You know, Anthony and Woosung definitely winning this bot lane matchup again. I mean, who would have guessed? Bobby's playing Zed, not an actual ADC again. So I guess it's not that much of a surprise that they're winning this matchup. But hey, last time they won last game and they lost. Win lane, lost game. It's whatever, man. But yeah, now I feel like they were winning bot side, but the rest of the top side for Giorgio's Bizarros was able to make up for it. But I feel like Giorgio's Bizarros are not actually... They don't have as much of a lead as they used to. I mean, Gio on this Tahm Kench, he's down so much farm. And Liam is able to get 2 grubs, even though he died to Declan. I feel like he's getting more done on this brand. And wait, it's a flash forward from Sam. The Death Tribes is good. Onto Lux. He finds the hook onto Anthony. Anthony used the Killer Instinct. And the Berry is still alive. The heal is enough to save him a bit longer. But here comes Liam. He gets a big brand ult onto 3. He will take down Bobby. Jordan has to use the ult. Stays alive for a little bit longer. Goes down. And now Sam's getting called down by Quio, who was able to teleport and join the fight. And yeah, it's a 3 for nothing. It's a 3 for nothing for the Keystones. Declan is just standing awkwardly, not able to rotate as far. But wait, maybe Declan wants to fight here. Gets the electrocute proc off onto Woosung, but Woosung finds the route onto Declan, which allows Liam to walk up with confidence. Full combo kills him, and that makes now 4 for nothing for the Keystones. They're kind of running away with it now. Like I said, I feel like this game, these team comps, they don't... Oh my goodness. Bobby W's right into a root, but maybe he's going to be able to kill Liam anyway. He's getting hit by the Hextech Drake, and yeah, he goes down to the Zed ultimate. So, gets a shutdown. Bobby does get a shutdown onto Brand. They still lose the Drake, though. 1 for 1. Well, I have to take it. I mean, they're just going to lose that Drake anyway, I guess. But, you know, bleeding waves bot lane, always a thing, too. But yeah, as I was saying, I feel like both these team comps, they don't lend well to making comebacks. I feel like they're both very, like, snowball-y champions. I mean, look at it. It's Lucian, Brand, Kai'Sa Lux, and then we have an Ekko Zed Syndra on the other side. So I feel like whoever has a lead is certainly just going to be able to snowball and just do more damage in these team fights. Not a lot of like stall tactics, but hold on. Speaking of which, can't negate the top side. I don't know what did Cobi just flash in place, or was that a bug? I don't know, but Gio eats him up and he spits him out. He spits him out on the tower, and Gio lives. But here comes Liam. It's two low health victims getting Brand ulted. It's a free double kill for Liam. Liam is so strong on Brand jungle right now. He's just playing the meta. Game 1, he plays Zyra jungle, able to get such a huge lead. Now he plays Brand jungle, and wow, he sidesteps the Scatter the Weak, but Declan, he sidesteps the Brand Q. No one gets CC'd. They're both just posturing, and yeah, they're both taken low, but no one is going to be able to die, or no one's going to be able to get the kill onto the other. As they pass like ships in the night, onto the Declan up towards the top lane. Brand towards the grubs. Sam looking for another Hex Flash. He finds the hook onto Kai'Sa. Anthony has a kill instinct. Will be able to get the shield, but he doesn't have berry, so he has to flash away. He's taken down low. Bobby didn't ult. He wasn't able to follow. So yeah, he wasn't able to get the kill onto Anthony. So Anthony does live to tell the tale of how he almost got killed by a Hex flashing Nautilus. But yeah, now Jordan's here. They're just gonna try and take these plates while Anthony's away. But yeah, and Woosung's gonna ult the wave. He didn't quite hit the melee minions, so it's a bit awkward. But yeah, Brand. I mean, Quio's Keystones. Their bot lane is winning, and like I said, I feel like Giorgio's Bizarros, they were able to make it up last game on the top side, but they're just not finding the same success. At least Liam is just he's pulling his weight so much more on Brand than he did on Viego. And so this lead in bot lane is not just the only thing that they've got going for them. They're just winning across the map. I feel like there might be marginal lead mid lane, but no, like Declan is just losing the Quio's Lucian. Quio able to play a much more aggressive champion early, one with much more mechanical outplay, and it's paying dividends so far. And yeah, there's a 4k gold lead, actually, for the Keystones. The Giorgio's Bizarros is going to have a bit of a hill to climb out of. But, oh, wait. Cobi gets eaten up and spat out on the turret, but he will just suplex himself and Gio back out. Both ults used for the top laners, and yeah, it's just going to be a bit of a slugfest. No one's going to die. Everyone's just going to heal back up. But here comes Jordan. Maybe someone will die. As he throws out the W, he uses the E to gap close. Cobi has no ult, but he will use the Haymaker to buy a bit of time, but no. It's not going to be enough. I've seen this movie before. They kill Cobi, but here comes Liam again. Liam is just going to ult. Maybe he doesn't even need to ult. He just kills Gio to burn. And now he ults Jordan, but Jordan has ult this time. He might be able to actually live, but oh my goodness, Liam flashes forward, finds the W, able to get the passive off, and meanwhile in the mid lane, Quio, they flash, he goes on the turret, and he dies to Declan, but Declan, I mean, yeah, they trade 1-for-1 in the mid lane, and yeah, that was just super close. And yeah, that was yeah, Declan, what are you doing here? Okay, yeah, anyways. But yeah, they trade 1-for-1 in the mid lane. Giorgio's Bizarros, you know, like both teams in this game, even though they're down, they were not out. And oh, that was painful to watch. Jordan, he E'd right into the W, and that hurts so bad. Oh no. I mean, yeah, Liam is just so strong. Zyra and Brand, just OP meta junglers, I guess. I don't know, Brand's not really that meta, but still, just it's like I said before, these team fighting champions are just gonna be so much more powerful. And you know, maybe it's not the champion, maybe it's the player. Liam is performing as expected. I mean, the Viego was a bit of a, oh my goodness, Sam flashes forward, gets rooted, but he finds the hook anyway. Woosung has to flash away, so he doesn't just die to Bobby. You know, Bobby, he might be losing bot lane, but he still holds an insane amount of kill pressure on these two champions. I mean, it doesn't matter if he's 1-3. He has a Profane Hydra. Um, he's going to be able to 100 to 0 either of them, I feel like. Maybe not Anthony, because he has the killer instinct in the barrier, but still, it just has to be respected. You do not want to be, you do not want to be trying your luck against a Zed that knows what they're doing. And Bobby knows what he's doing. As we see, oh, Sam gets hit by that W, and that just hurts so much. He goes down to Anthony, no problem. And wait, there might be a kill here on the top side as Sky of the Week connects onto Cobi. Cobi tries to suplex away, but he gets eaten back up by Gio. The Unleash Power goes through, but the Haymaker Shield buys him a bit of time, but Gio will go down. Meanwhile, Jordan tries to steal the Drake, but he is not able to. Ults back over, but Quio's there waiting for him. So intelligent, but hold on, what happened? Bobby solo killed Anthony and lived? I did not see that happen. I was just I found it too amusing that Kyo was waiting over the wall for Jordan to ult back to him. And yeah, it's a 1-for-1 down there, but 2-for-1 overall for the Bizarros. They lose a Drake, and they're gonna lose this tower too. But again, keeping it competitive, and that's what we like to see. I think for the Bizarros, like, there is no standout, like, carry for sure. I mean, like, look at them. Like, all their KDs are fairly even. There's no, like, strong, like, no one is the Kai'Sa of last game, like Anthony's Kai'Sa last game, or Declan's or Rengar, Declan's Syndra or Jordan's Rengar. Like, they have, if they're gonna win this one, if they have to climb back, it's not gonna be because of one player's like outplay. They really have to play together if they want to surmount this goal deficit. And so, yeah, I think for them, like I said, Bobby on Zed and Jordan on Ekko. There's gonna be so much room for outplay, and look at this. I think Woosung is just going to die here. And Bobby, again, he's going to be able to get out and live. It doesn't even matter how badly he did in lane. Bobby wins the game. His Yone last game was so terrible, but he ended up winning the game for his team with that split push. And maybe he's going to do the same thing again. Like, honestly, if Bobby split pushes, I don't know if there's anyone on the Keystones that can match him except for maybe Cobi. But hold on. Speaking of Cobi, he's going to be fighting Gio on the top side. Gio's going to flash away at the side of Liam. And you know what? He should. Because Liam is so strong in this game. I don't think it's just not a good game. But oh, my camera. It's just not a risk that Gio would want to take. And yeah, I think the game has slowed down a bit. Sam has found a hook onto Anthony, but will it mount to anything? Wait, maybe it will. Anthony has to flash away from the Ekko W. And will Anthony live? He does have barrier. He does have his ult. He used the ult. No, he does not have barrier yet. My bad. Oh, but he has. Yeah, he used flash. He used ult, but he gets caught by Sam and Jordan, and Bobby cleans up the kill there. And yeah, Anthony got caught out. Woosung died last time. The bot lane of the Keystones are kind of slipping a bit. I mean, I can't blame them. They're playing against Zed bot lane. And not just any Zed, it's Bobby's Zed. So yeah, it's gonna be very difficult for them to maneuver this game. Even though they're so far ahead, like, they have to be afraid of this Bobby. And yeah, even though Liam, oh, I take it all back. Liam knows the strat. Liam knows that Zed ult always puts you behind from where he ulted from, so he just pre-threw his Q and stunned him immediately. Bobby didn't even have a chance to W back, so very intelligent there from Liam. It's good that he got the W off before the ult even started. But hold on, Quio might be the next victim here to Sam's anchor. And Sam flashes forward, and Quio flashes away, but the hook still connects to the scatter weak. Also, is good from Declan, and the alley-oop for Jordan to clean up the kill there. It's good teamwork, but they're losing across the map. The Rifttail was spawned bot. Bobby is there to collect it, to stop it. But they will get a second charge off onto the inhib turret. But yeah, it was great teamwork in the mid lane. They do trade one tower mid lane, and the tier 1 mid lane is very important to get. Wait a second, but Bobby now Kobe's getting top tier one. So overall, it's a loss, I would say, for Bizarros. But I do like how they're trying to layer. They layered their CC very well and their damage very well. And Sam, honestly, has been doing a lot this game, catching out. He caught Anthony and then he caught Kyo. This is the way for the Bizarros to get back into this game. They just had to get picks. They're playing two assassins. They're playing a Syndra, and like with Nautilus's help, if they can burst out like just wandering squishies, that is the way to close the gold lead. Not only is it the kill gold, it's also just like numbers advantage for the next Drake. It's the waves denied. It has lasting implications if they can keep getting away with these one for nothings. Not to mention just shutdowns and objective bounties, which they have. But hold on. Drake is spawning, but Liam is topside trying to get a kill onto Gio. But meanwhile, Woosung's gonna die to Bobby's Zed. And yeah, Gio able to absorb the pressure top lane. He does not die. Liam is on the other side of the map, not where the Infernal is. So they're gonna be able to get this Drake for free. So I'm not quite sure what Liam's decision there was. What Liam's trying to go for here. I guess he just really wants his tier 2 tower. Just doubling down. Cobi gets eaten up by Cobi. Or, Cobi gets eaten up by Gio. But it's not going to matter. He's too low at this point because of Liam's presence. Going to be able to suplex him back out away from Declan, who just teleported back in. And now Jordan's here trying to get his own camps, but he's getting bushies by Cobi. Cobi flashes in. He looks for the haymaker. It doesn't connect. Jordan able to roll out, and this guy of the week connects onto Liam. But will this unleash power be enough? No, it's not. Central ult will not kill Liam today, but maybe it will in the next fight. I think that is something to look out for. It's just more burst. But wait, they're making the call to just rush this Baron, and I honestly think it's a great call. They don't have the manpower to take this. It's honestly, this is the emerald, this is the diamond level shot calling that we're looking for from Liam. You take out two champions, just don't be afraid. Take the Baron. You're so much stronger. Yeah, they rush that down, no problem. And this is gonna be tough for the Bizarros. Now a one for nothing is gonna be hard to convert, to get those waves, to get those objective bounties. Because Baron doesn't care how many people are alive. A one for nothing is not gonna matter. As long as you have one person buffing the minions, it's gonna be hard for the Bizarros to actually convert any picks that they might get. It's gonna be hard to convert even into any towers or anything like that. But yeah, as the game calms down. Wait, but oh my goodness, Jordan! I don't think he knew that his red buff was being stolen. So he has to ult out, else he dies to Quio and Liam. So yeah, Jordan is definitely getting starved out this game. Liam is just always in his jungle taking his camps. I feel like if I looked at like Liam is up 60 CS. It is brutal here for the Ekko. But again, I think, I've been saying a lot about how the Bizarros are down, but the Keystones, they still have to play carefully. They do have Baron buff, so they can afford to just wait. That's what I'm saying. They have to play carefully because there's just so much burst damage left on the Bizarros. And wait, Anthony, he gets hit by the Nautilus, so he has the barrier, he has the killer instinct, but he still goes down to Ekko. This is what I'm saying. I mean, Liam is still alive. He will be able to maybe take out Jordan, but no, Jordan is able to roll away. So honestly, this is as good as it gets for the Bizarros. It's a 3 for 2, or a 2 for 3, I guess. But honestly, this is as good as it's gonna get. I don't know how Gio died, but he did. And like, it's better than just completely dying. And oh no, Bobby is gonna completely die there. And yeah, the Keystones still have Baron buff. It's gonna be rough. And yeah, Cobi has Hullbreaker. He's playing Sett, just really good at taking towers. And yeah, now Kobe's the one split pushing in the. So yeah, this is gonna be a difficult one, I think. I guess red side's just OP. Yeah, Kyo's Keystones in the driver's seat for sure, as their gold lead extends to over 10,000 gold. Yeah, it's looking more and more rough for the Bizarros. They're going to have to hope for a series of people being caught out. Like Liam, if Liam wants to make this interesting, he can just completely throw for one life. Just completely int one life away and see what happens. I think they would still win, but give them some hope, you know. No, Liam's playing phenomenally, and I think the Bizarros, if they're gonna make if they're gonna mount a comeback, it's gonna be a hard fought one. It's not gonna be given to them so easily. As this next Drake is spawning, and so I think we should be expecting a team fight, but Jordan is not there. He's matching Sett in the side lane. This is exactly what happened last time, except it was Liam in the top lane, giving up the Infernal Drake. So it might be a bit Jover for the Bizarros, but we'll have to see. I think we'll see if Bobby can cook something, if Bobby and Declan can cook something, but otherwise it's gonna be really difficult to out team fight this team, right? You have two double AD carry, Lux and Brand. The scout of the week goes wide, and yeah, they're just gonna get the Infernal Drake for free. I think, yeah, there's just not outside of Sam. They don't really have a lot of engage as they did last time. Um, they don't have a Yone ult to follow up. They don't have a Mordekaiser that can just walk up and ult the biggest carry on the team, right? So outside of the Sky of the week, it's really up to Sam to start off these team fights, unless Gio really wants to just send it with an abyssal dive. But here comes a Hex Flash. Maybe? No. Sky of the week goes wide. And yeah, there's just not much they can do. They're kind of getting poked down, honestly. Like, Liam is going to be able to do so much damage. Just Eing the minions and stuff like that. And, oh, he's sending it. Gio sending it. He finds a knockup onto Liam, but the follow-up is not there. Sam was not able to get that hook, but maybe they killed the Brand, but will it be enough? The rest of the team is still alive. Quio and Anthony still so much damage to spare. They kill Liam, but at what cost? The rest of the team goes down. It's only Jordan left alive, and they flash forward, and Cobi will finish the job, suplexes him into his own Nexus. It's like a bird on a windshield. It's so sad. As the rest of the team, they killed Liam, but in his honor, in his death, they will find the victory for Quio's Keystones. And Quio's Keystones will take Game 3. They will take the series. And man, I guess Red Side is just OP, isn't it?